What is up,
What's
YouTube?
up?
It's your boy Jackson542 coming at you another video, and today we are talking about the future of Halo and which directions it can go, and some backstory and future games that we think should happen by fans, or either 343 or if Bungie comes back, which won't happen.
Hope it's Bungie,
Yeah, they're going on with Destiny.
but we can still dream though.
Yeah, the dream is still active. Still going. Okay, so let's get started here. What do you want to talk about first? Like the in between Halo 3 and Halo 4, or just the future of it?
Kind of anything. I made some. We were talking about a little bit this earlier, and we were talking about. I brought up the flood, and I was talking about how they could have stopped the flood. Because I watched this interesting video, I forgot which YouTuber it was, about how this one Marine and also one Elite were not infected by the flood. They were just mangled bodies on the ground. But and how they could have used their DNA and blood to figure out immunization. I don't know if I'm saying that right. To the flood, so that way they can they'll still kill people in there, but they won't have them join their legion.
Yeah, and they won't infect anymore. So if you like keep killing them, then they'll eventually die out. That's probably what happened. We don't know yet. We want to know, right? Yep.
Yeah, but that's one of the games we said would be an interesting one to do.
Yeah, and along with that
basically
game,
in between Halo 3 and 4, if they did like how the flood disappeared.
yeah, so like we all know how Halo 4 started. The elites all started coming up, and then Master Chief was like, "Hey, what's with this? I thought we were all truce and stuff like that." And Cortana was like, "We wouldn't have known what happened between the elites and us in the years that you were asleep or whatever." So
Yeah.
what we were thinking of is that a game explaining how like you're a Marine on the battlegrounds on like a new Halo, or not a new Halo, on like Earth or something like that, anywhere, that explains how our relationship between the elites and us died out over the time.
Yeah. And how the flood died off and stuff like that.
So we thought that was gonna be a great idea for a new game or a fan made.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. The way I would think it of how our friendship fell apart with the elites would be you know how in Halo 3 there's the prophets, how they're deceiving them, but then they have like basically their hit group of the brutes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was thinking like it would be somebody like that who would just be like being like they're lying to us, or like follow me, we know the truth.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened. What happened with Halo 2 and 3, which Arpiter was like, "Hey, maybe Sergeant Johnson and Master Chief are right. Maybe the Prophets in Truth, or whatever their names are actually tricking us into doing something else and betraying us." That's what happened in Halo 3. Basically, a little summary of why they're truced up and we're against them. But a game that explains in between would be really nice.
Yeah. Side note, this has nothing to do with it, but guess what one of the sergeants for ROTC is named at my school?
Sergeant Johnson.
Yeah, Major Sergeant Johnson.
Yo. Okay, back on track. That was cool though.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, anyway, that's pretty cool.
And then, yeah, and then I brought up another video by the same person about how, Halo Reach, at the end, on the very last on the very last, whatchamacallit, level of Halo Reach, how Noble 6 could have survived. And he brought up some very fair points. I feel really bad because I can't remember the person's name. But,
yeah.
he brought up some very fair points on how Noble 6 used to be a lone wolf, and how he used to do like basically cleanup jobs for the UNSC, because they had a whole bunch when he joined the Noble group. He had a whole bunch of stuff blacked out on his profile, and that they don't want him to see, even though Carter saw it. but they didn't want him to know, and he even said, "None of that, lone wolf. You're a team now."
Yeah.
And so he's a lone wolf and used to surviving on his own, fighting against the elites, like huge packs of elites on his own. Well, in the end, he gets overrun by elites, and they throw him to the ground, and they start beating the crap out of him. Well, the one elite that jumps on top of him and is about to stab him, and he pushes off, goes and gets his shield break. So you know he's injured, and it, like, I don't remember exactly, but he may have dropped his energy sword. Well, you see him come back holding what may look like an energy sword, but it's actually an energy knife. Because if you, the speed of the cutscene, it looks like an energy sword, but if you pause it like he did and he circled it, it looks more like an energy knife, like the backup one if you use to assassinate somebody. They use their energy, like, knife kind of thing. So, Noble Six may not be dead, and also he made a point at the end of, Cortana, yes, says your body belongs to Reach, but that could just mean your body belongs to Reach as in you're the protector of Reach. So they can make, like, another spin-off game, not a spin-off, but like a side game to the Halo series.
Like kind of like a Halo Reach 2.
Yeah, but only
like
with Noble Six. Only with Noble Six and like the last remaining Marines who are in like a safe bunker, basically.
Yeah, but like back to the in the real Halo games, in Halo 1, at the beginning you can see that I forgot his face, Captain Keyes at the Pillar of Autumn is talking about how the Covenant overran Reach and totally just took over the whole thing. So there's two sides of the story about all of it, and nobody really knows what the truth actually
Yeah, nobody
could be.
really knows exactly what happens. That's the only thing I have to complain about the Halo series is they don't, in between games, they sometimes don't give enough information. It could, it could be like in Halo 3 to 4, it's, oh yeah, me, us in the Covenant, we're chill, we're bros, and then Halo 4, they're trying to kill us again.
Yeah, and
like we need to know more.
What the heck happened? I mean, it's kind of common sense if you actually think about it, but there could be a lot more than just common sense to your mind about it if you actually go deep and actually think about it a lot. There's more to it, and there's lots of possibilities that could have happened. And the upcoming Halo 6 that's coming out next year or the year after that, lots of rumors are going around that they're returning to the classic way Halo used to be, like in Halo 3, and they're returning to that. I don't know, because Halo 5 is a great game, don't get me wrong about that, but it just doesn't feel like Halo. Like the names and stuff like that about it are like Halo, but if you took off all the names and all of the like the title of the game, you wouldn't guess it was Halo if you didn't see it before.
Like you wouldn't guess it's like a traditional Halo.
Yeah, you would guess that it's like Call of Duty tried.
Yeah, it's like a
We're halfway to victory.
like if this is basically like if Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, and Halo had a modern baby.
Yeah.
Cause they got the thruster jumps, they got like the advanced movement, which is not, yes, sure, they're Spartans and they're enhanced and crap like that, but it's still not Halo.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Halo. But
it's not. It's at least not the old Halo, like Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST.
Yeah, I understand that Bungie made it differently, and yeah, 343 wanted to make it different, but you gotta listen to people. They gotta listen. If they want how it used to be, which would make a lot of more money if people actually rooming around when Halo 6 comes out, hey, it's just like Halo 2 and 3, and stuff like that.
I would totally buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy the next Halo game no matter what, because it's Halo. But
yeah,
it just doesn't make sense how the transitions between games are. Now let's talk about the next Halo game and how it could be structured, or how basically how the storyline could go. So we were talking about this earlier, and Pipple, you can take some of the parts.
Okay, well, I don't. It can basically really go. Oh my gosh, I got wrecked. It can go in like any direction. If I think I haven't like I took a big break from Halo because like this Halo 5 because it got at some point it got like really unfair
Mm.
because they hadn't done any major nerfing or buffing of anything, and people just use the same meta weapons and just completely owned. And so I took a break and I never got to finish the full campaign. I had like a mission or two left, and I just have never gotten around to it. But um, the the next Halo game, I don't really know how, like, it could go like anyway. If you're going based off what we think, it could probably be like an in-between Halo, or like
Mm.
there's a new threat to Master Chief and stuff like that. Like Spartan Lock and like Master Chief's whole group could have like teamed up and fought against like
To fight more against.
Yeah, like to
the-
actually find a
the
way
Guardians.
to eliminate them all. Or they
Yeah.
could bring back the Flood, like who knows?
Yeah, nobody knows what happened to the Flood, so a good explanation of that, like the little spin-off game between Halo 3 and 4 would be good. Or if it can go two ways. They can do it in Halo 6, or they can make a little spin-off game between the two. I think the Flood's coming back in Halo 6 because they rumored it, and it doesn't make sense how they went away, and it would make sense for that to come back later on, which would be pretty soon.
And like I said, I haven't I played a couple levels of Halo 3, which is Gorilla Bomb's favorite,
Yep.
like all-time favorite. He wants a Halo 3 anniversary. But my favorite Halo so far is Halo Reach. I just love it so much. You get attached, like you get emotionally attached to the characters.
And just seeing them one by one getting torn apart
Get
from the
picked off,
campaign.
like, yeah. But I really want them, cause rumor has it, like people are speculating that the last noble to be alive, that we know is alive, June. When people are speculating that he went to go live with Dr. Halsey. Well, if that is true, what they should do is they should hold up, gotta focus. They should bring back June.
Yeah.
Like they should put like have it make sense, but they should pull something out of their butt and put it in Halo 6 so that June comes back. Like he had important information in his mind, but they couldn't get back, or like they might need his skills sometime because the Covenant are becoming more advanced, and he's been like one of the most advanced snipers of all time. Anything, and bring him back and have him team up with Master Chief. Like that would be like, if that happens, I could die that day and be happy.
Yeah. Nobody knows the way that Halo could take a turn. Nobody knows. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think 343 really cares about the Halo franchise, but they don't care enough to actually listen to the fans. Nobody knows yet. We are yet to see more information on Halo 6 and more information about it, and to see if there's actually going to be a spin-off game anytime. But that's going to become to a conclusion of this video of just explaining the future of Halo, or some games that we think should happen, and some little backstory on some of the games.
Yeah, and comment down below what you think is going to be, like, what your favorite Halo is, and what you think Halo 6 is going to be about.
Yeah, and if you agree with us that everything, if you agree.
Yeah,
but,
if, like, and, like, post your own opinions if you don't agree with something.
Yeah, just feel free to comment anything. Hope you guys enjoyed this 15-minute video on the future of Halo. Don't forget to like, comment, and do all that fancy stuff below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Pitbull and Clever Guide because he's in the game. And to me. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
See ya.